Welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam Smith, and inside this prototype unboxing, I'm checking out an exciting demo kit for Reichbusters, and this is coming from Monolith, and it's going to be landing on GameFound in the very near future, the beginning of April. If you want to find the campaign page link, I'll have it in the pinned comment and video description if you want to talk more about this game and other crowdfunding games or other solo games releasing out into retail. You'll find all those conversations happening on the Discord and the Facebook group, which I'll put links to in my pinned comment as well. Stay tuned to the channel because it's not just a prototype unboxing for this one. We're going to be diving into a full solo play together. Without further ado, let's find out a little bit more about what this game is all about. And if you're looking for differences between the original version and this version reloaded, you're going to find it as well in the pinned comment. I've got them listed out so you can actually see at a high level what has changed from the original version to this reloaded version coming in the future. In this game, you'll be playing as larger-than-life allied heroes in intense two-phase missions against the Third Reich, aided by the strangest and most dangerous technology. You're going to infiltrate the heart of the danger before the alarm reinforcements overwhelm you. Now, for those that have never seen this one before, I have a full gameplay on this one from the original you can check out as well. I'll have a link to that in the pinned comment and video description if you want to check out gameplay even before the one for Reloaded arrives. As we crack inside the demo kit together, two things I need to mention. First off, everything here is subject to change. This is a prototype and not the final version, and this is also a demo kit, so this is not the entirety of the game. It isn't even close to the amount of content that'll be coming in the final version. This is just a snippet of the content for prototype purposes. I have to say for myself personally, when I look inside of a box like this and I see a game that I knew I enjoyed from the past coming back full circle and just remembering back to that time frame of when I covered this years and years ago, it's just really cool to see this one come back around. It's very exciting, and let's go ahead and take a look at all the components that are found inside this box as well as the two other boxes worth of miniatures. First two things I want to pull out of the box is the rulebook for Reloaded as well as the demo kit folder. It's a top secret folder. We're going to take a look at both these in just a moment. Final thing to mention about the box, the demo kit you just saw, of course, the insert in the final version of the box will actually be present. There is no insert in the demo kit. Within the top secret folder, there are campaign rules specific to watchtowers and trains. And on the other side is a section all about reinforcements. Those campaign rules will certainly be a part of the equation when we dive into gameplay together. For now, let's go into the Reloaded rulebook. On the right-hand side, we get a summary, table of contents breakdown. Now, if you're brand new to the game, these pages are going to give you all the information you need to know about the world of this game, as well as a game overview in the bottom right-hand corner that tells us this is a miniature board game designed for 1 to 4 players. We're going to be doing missions. Each game is going to be a thrilling battle pitting the allied heroes against the soldiers of the Third Reich. You'll be controlling highly trained elite commandos with extraordinary abilities. During your turn, you can play action cards specific to each hero to move them around the board and accomplish your mission objectives. You get to face opponents who are superior in both numbers and firepower, and you'll have to work together with your comrades if you hope to emerge victorious. One of the cooler aspects of this game is the fact that when you go into a mission, you can choose a direct approach or more discreet approach. So you can go in guns blazing, or you can go in trying to be stealthy. If you're not careful, the alarms are going to sound across the base, and you're going to have a lot more guns pointed in your direction. Now, as you can see in the game components section, it lays out all the game components that are expected inside of Reloaded currently at this point in the prototype. Also, note down here, there's already talk about what if you have previous versions of the game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there was an update pack that came after the original game landed, so this might be a note from that second revision of the rulebook, and now that it's moved to the Reloaded version of the rulebook, this will either stay or be tweaked in some way, but either way, there's some important information here for individuals that have the original version. As we continue inside the game, we get into the setup instructions. If you're playing this game solo, you will be controlling a squad of 4 full characters. Then it gets into the board setup, and you can actually see an example of how the game state would look. Each and every map setup is very unique. The rulebook then moves into the mission structure, which talks about how the rounds are structured. You have a hero turn, an enemy turn, and an upkeep turn. And right after that, it dives into the important concepts of the game, things like noise and the alarm. And the alarm is a key factor inside the game. And you'll also note that the actual format and layout of the rulebook is really well done. It's very easy to read, and each of the pages is not completely soaked in text. All the iconography within the game can be found inside the rulebook, so you can understand exactly what everything is, like the smoke token, for instance, or the suppression token, or maybe even the weapon token up there. You can also see full-page artwork on some of these rulebook pages as well. Here's an example of how they illustrate everything going on for the character dashboards and what each thing means. I'll be going over all of this during gameplay. Something you'll appreciate as you go through the rulebook is the slew of examples that this rulebook provides. So as it goes through and teaches you the major concepts, these yellow shaded areas are going to have multiple examples throughout to make sure that you understand each and every aspect of what's going on. Once you get through the hero phase, the enemy phase, and the upkeep phase inside the rulebook, which are the three major phases in the game, you'll arrive at the hero skills page. It's going to show you all the different skills that come across the different heroes in the game. You then get into enemy subtitles, you get into keywords, and all the things at the back end of the rulebook that are going to really hone in on specific elements of the rulebook and keywords. Within the demo kit, there are two missions. Mission 0A, the Abode of Horror, having narrative text at the top, objectives, special rules, the heroes, setup, area accessory cards, and the victory for the heroes down at the bottom. Flipping the sheet over to the opposite side, you see a full battle plan layout, and you're going to notice something. If you're a vet of this game, there are snow-based environment tiles which were not part of the equation in the original, if memory serves. Mission number 12 is the Stowaways, again with flavor text, objectives, special rules, setup instructions, and victory for the heroes, and on the back side, an illustration of the battle plan. The battle plan absolutely aligns to Stowaways on a train. Let's check out the double-sided environment tiles and also the character dashboards. For the demo kit, that's all the environment tiles and character dashboards, as well as tokens, and we had some smaller tiles as well, which I just showed you, but these tokens here we'll be talking about during gameplay. There's a bunch of them. Next up, we have 4 packs of cards inside the demo box to go through. Let's take a look at each of them up close. Now I'm excited to check out all the miniatures that came inside the demo box. I'll only be showing the unique sculpts. There are multiples of certain sculpts. You'll see this during gameplay. That's going to wrap up the prototype unboxing for Reichbusters coming from Monolith Games. Very excited for this one to land in the near future on GameFound. You'll find a link to this one in the pinned comment and video description. I'll be checking this one out in a full solo play, so stay tuned to the channel if you're not already, and subscribe. You can also join us on Discord, where we're having discussions about crowdfunding games, as well as games that are going to retail at all times. Also worth mentioning, if you've already picked this one up originally, you're one of those veterans of this game, let us know in the comments down below whether you're excited for this reloaded version of the game. There will absolutely be an aspect of this that allows those original backers to be able to get up to speed with the reloaded version, so excited to see how that pans out during the campaign. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and as always, keep on rolling solo.